Welcome to TradeSpoon. My name is Vlad Karpel, and I'm the founder and CEO of TradeSpoon. And I'd like to continue our discussion of advanced technical analysis and going over chart patterns. Some of the common chart patterns should be studied that shows you what the stock did in the past and what the future might look like. So let's take a look at some of the chart patterns. The first one is a rectangle. This is the most common chart pattern. Price patterns are tools for displaying data that reflects investor psychology and sentiment. It shows you what has happened in the past. Price patterns can be used to project future price direction. Here we will look at the terms like trend, support, and resistance to get a better sense of these charting methods. Most commonly used chart patterns are flags, triangles, and rectangles. When the price reaches similar highs and lows multiple times, the pattern forms a rectangle. These patterns are consolidations of intermediate term trends and last several weeks to a month. The time horizon is very important. The longer the time period that you're analyzing, if you're a day trader, those patterns might not be as relevant. But if you're a swing trader and you're holding your position for 30 days, 60 days, these patterns are a lot more prevalent. So you want to look at the patterns that are established over weeks or months. The parallel support and resistance levels can be horizontal or have a slight slope. Several well-known patterns fall into this category. You probably heard about double top, triple top, head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. So let's take a look at some of these examples. So what is the setup? Pattern constructions, 2 or more touches on both support and resistance that you can see on your line, on your screen to the right. Short-term trend creates similar highs and lows. Intermediate term trend, and decreasing volume that you can see on your screen. Entry, break in direction countering the previous trend, above average volume, and reversal of the pattern. You can see that May and June and July on your screen, we had a sell-off. Then the green line becomes a support. We had 2 touches where the stock has touched the green line, and then on above average volume, pay attention to the volume, and you see the green line slope to the right, you see a breakout of the overhead resistance formed by the red line. That is the classical formation for the rectangle pattern, and you see a reversal of the pattern. Before it was a bearish sentiment, now it's a bullish sentiment. Usually happens after the earnings announcement. So let's look at now uptrend reversals, head and shoulder top. You see it on your screen. Unlike rectangle, you have 3 touches to the top. You have first touch, this is kind of your left shoulder, second touch of the red line, that's kind of your neckline, and then the right side you see a touch, the third touch where your right shoulder. Then again, on above the average volume, you see a breakout of the neckline of the head and shoulder pattern. And again, it's in a reversal pattern. So conclusion, it is always important to be aware of the dominant trend in the market, even if you're not looking to trade in the same direction. Price patterns can give you a glimpse of what the stock future may be, because investors tend to react to price movements in a fairly predictable manner. If you learn to distinguish the patterns that are forming before the next major price move occurs, you can take part in some extremely profitable trades. Price patterns are not infallible, but they are certainly put the odds in your favor. Combination of TradeSpoon analysis, looking at the short-term trend and long-term ratings, can definitely improve the odds of you being successful, especially if you look at the TradeSpoon technology and overlay it with some of the longer-term chart patterns, especially the one that follows the option expiration cycle. Again, you can find more information on chart patterns by opening up an account at tradespoon.com. You can visit our webinars where we talk about these topics during live webinars. And you can also follow us on social media where we talk about chart patterns, we talk about different trading ideas and market in general. Thank you very much.